This match is brought to you by Warriors of Wrestling. Subscribe and click the notification bell for more wrestling action.
Looks like we've got a fight on our hands before the bell, and apparently we're going to be joined at the broadcast booth by the reigning No Limits champion, wrestling's richest prize, so he says Darius Carter.
No, let's not do that. Let's not start with that. It's not so I say, it's the fact, and you're fortunate to have the Hostile Collective on your side, so you should be disgusted that we were just ambushed like that.
Speaking of ambush, the Hostile Collective, JustNeph and Abdul Nasir, along with Katred, the Clockwork Angel, currently out of the ring thanks to Absolutely Caucasian and Nikki Addams. Absolutely Caucasian, might I add, the current reigning and defending Warriors of Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
They stole those belts. How dare you? How dare you say such a thing and put such a fallacy next to our honored guest? How dare you?
And that's the problem I'm having. It's, again, the Hostile Collective could have chosen no side, okay? We could have chosen our side, which is honestly better than both, but we decided to associate ourselves with you, who's supposed to be a wave of the future. So don't disrespect me, and I'm in your presence.
There is the bell, and I'm fairly sure that your shots at the No Limits Championship came under my reign here as commissioner.
Don't give yourself credit for my championship reign. Don't you ever in your life give yourself credit for something I'm doing.
Danwin with control of JustNeph.
That won't last long. I mean, look at them. Look at the team here. Let's look at the conditioning of both teams. You see the Hostile Collective, an elite stable of individuals, champions, former world champion, and Abdul Nasir. Katred, one of the most vicious women that we have on the entire roster. And then, of course, Neph, who's gone from a manager to a esteemed tag team champion. I mean, and then you look at the other team. It took them about 7,382 opportunities. Then, of course, they finally caught the Hostile Collective on a slow night to be champions here. And Nikki Addams, I don't know if I don't know what she's really doing in this match. I really have no idea. But
looks like Scotchy may go. Scotchy may go up high here.
He isn't already.
Oh, and onto the top there.
And that's what he gets for going to the top. When he's in enemy territory. I mean, that's a rookie mistake from a champion. A champion. See, that's why the Hostile Collective, they are the uncrowned tag team champions. They lost one match via fluke. All right, it's one thing to win a title, it's another to hold a championship.
And to you, Mr. Black, where's their rematch? You're the commissioner, you make the matches around here. Mr. Carter and the Hostile Collective have been so kind to give you the charity of their protection. And how do you repay them? With putting them in this instead of giving them a guaranteed rematch for the title? How do you sleep at night? Literally, I don't know. Do you sleep on a cot?
This was the match agreed upon by everyone, I've got to say. And I will say that Absolutely Caucasian seemed to be more than willing to get their hands on the Hostile Collective tonight, and in any situation have been fighting and clamoring for a shot at that tag team championship, and when they did, they seized on the opportunity.
No. See, that's not fair. Because they were given opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after opportunity, and they eventually won. Don't make it seem like they fought. They're this underdog story that fought from the bottom and finally in their first big opportunity made it. No, they were handed opportunities. And I would hope that wasn't you, Commissioner Rob, that was giving them these opportunities. I would hope that you're a bit of a better man than that, but we know where you stand, I suppose. In that respect, you have the Hostile Collective that respectfully align with you, and then I sit down here and the first thing you do is try to lambaste me and say that I'm accusing myself to be the greatest. I'm accusing myself to be the best No Limits champion. I am 274 days as No Limits champion. There's never been a champion like me, just like there's never been tag team champions like JustNeph and Abdul Nasir. And if there was a women's championship in Warriors, Katred would be holding it. Make no mistake about it.
JustNeph and Abdul Nasir, I will give them the credit, as you can see them right now, working as a cohesive unit against the team of Nikki Addams and Absolutely Caucasian. Working very well as a team here tonight, and also in the past, dominant tag team champions as well, taking on all comers.
There you go. You're sounding a lot better right now. It's almost like you were sweating a little bit. You knew that the temperature was rising. You knew that I was insulted, and now you're going to change your colors. I like that about you. I like that you know how to adjust to the climate, because you knew when the Hostile Collective put our names out for which team we were going to go for, which side we were going to go for in this Warriors of Wrestling Civil War. You knew that if we went against you, there wouldn't be a Rob Black.
Well, I will say what you have going against tonight is Joe Bellini.
I'm not worried about Joe Bellini, and you should be thanking me, because I'm about to eliminate your problem myself. And not because I'm doing it for you. It has nothing to do with you. It's about me. It's about Ultimate Survival last year. How he underhandedly made sure I was the #1 entrant. He made sure that he entered 2 spots later after I was already fatigued from 2 other competitors. He made sure to rob me of my chance. I had to wait a full year to win Ultimate Survival. I had to wait. Bellini took that from me. Just like he's taken opportunity from the Hostile Collective, just like he's given opportunity, endless opportunities to Absolutely Caucasian, whatever they want to call themselves this week. And honestly, Nikki Addams, who I have respect for, but I do not know why she's in this match, other than to get hurt. She's going to get hurt. She should stay on that ring apron. She should jump up and down and be cheery and do that thing and wear pink and black, because when she gets in that ring, she will get hurt, and the Hostile Collective will not let her tag out.
Making his way over, here comes Nikki Addams.
Not taking my advice. Not taking my advice.
Wait a second. And now Abdul Nasir pulling
Brilliant.
Scotchy over.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
And you know what, Mr. Carter, please give me the honor of calling you Mr. Carter. That's what puts the Hostile Collective on an inch above, a head level above these jamokes on the other side of the ring. Their strategy, it's not just throwing things at a wall and having an illegal on the outside trying to act like nothing more than a mascot.
Well, they're lucky this isn't built off of some type of point system, because you can see by watching the match who the champions truly are. You see who has the physicality, who has the aggressiveness, who has the strategy, and who is taking control. Absolutely Caucasian has been on the defensive, if you want to call it a defense, because they've hardly fought back. This is what happens when you stand against the Hostile Collective. You get embarrassed, you get defamed, and you end up getting made out to look like all these fools that are watching in the crowd.
A miscue from the Hostile Collective. JustNeph sent into Abdul Nasir. Turned inside out by Scotchy. And now both competitors down.
Well, that was because he was getting tickled. It was an illegal tickle. How dare you allow that to happen, Black?
Referee's discretion here. Referee up to 4. Here comes Katred.
There you go.
And Scotchy.
Yeah, I'd run too. I'd run too.
Oh, a shot from Nikki Addams to Katred. A second. Follows up with a lucky third. Takes her down with a clothesline.
Come on, Katred. Do not let Nikki get out of that ring. It's only a matter of time before Nikki makes a mistake. She's so excited, so energetic, so bubbly. She is bound to make an error. That is what girls like her do, and if you make one error, you lose against the Hostile Collective. You lose against JustNeph, you lose against Abdul Nasir, you lose against Katred, and you absolutely lose against me.
Absolutely Caucasian, and Nikki Addams with control, and only a 2 for Nikki Addams.
All right, get in there, Harley.
That imposing figure now on the apron.
Of course he's imposing. Of course, you say that like you're almost surprised.
Jose!
Excuse me. Excuse me. That's a disqualification there, whether they're involved in the match or not. Oh, get her, Katred. Get her. Hook the tights. Hook the tights, Katred.
Only a 2.
Stay on her. Stay on her. Do not let her go to her corner. Do not let her tag out.
The team under.
There you go.
The team under Darius Carter here at commentary. The Hostile Collective. We almost got chaos here at ringside. Everyone seems to be fighting.
There we go.
Big neck breaker.
That's a rude awakening, if I may say so myself. Get those feet away from the ropes. 1, 2. I do not believe that is a slow count. And that referee right there I have an issue with. That referee was one of the referees that tried to say that I did not win Ultimate Survival. You know, Rob Black, that I won Ultimate Survival. And honestly, that's one of the reasons why I decided to align the Hostile Collective with you.
Absolutely. I will say
that referee is a cheat. of a
3D to Katred.
on a woman. No class. No class. That should not count. That should not.
Hi everybody, it's the interview queen Alicia Atut here, and I'm hopping on your screens to say subscribe now to Warriors of Wrestling. They have tons of awesome content, awesome matches, awesome wrestlers on their channel. So again, subscribe, like, comment on the videos, and of course hit that notification bell. Interview queen out.